Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. One of the beauties of dealing with our friends over at Geneva, I had somebody call me yesterday about 3 o'clock in the afternoon needing something very, very specialized loan. One phone call will fund within a week. Think about that concept. So Geneva's got a portfolio division, all their own money. They make their own rules. So if you need that kind of service, Geneva's got it. Every day at this time, though, OB, MMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates. We don't know the APR, points paid or points received. We know locked rates, and they have a 42% market share of all mortgage transactions nationwide. Good market share right there. Let's take a look and see what the loans did yesterday. Unfortunately, rates on almost every one of them locked higher yesterday than they were on Friday. 30-year conforming loan up 7.472. 30-year jumbo loan, that's the only one that was down quite a bit. 7.669 was the jumbo. 30-year FHA loan, 7.232. 30-year USDA loan, that's the rural areas, generally no down payment, 7.393, and the best loan on the market, only for those that earned it. You cannot just apply. That would be the VA loan, 30 years, 7.13. Every morning, though, we do put out a commentary of what we see in the mortgage world. It is one man's opinion, but I do study it a lot. If you want that commentary in your email box, rsrmarketminute.com, rsrmarketminute.com. We'll email that out to you. Now that we've looked at yesterday, we've talked a little bit about today. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. So we've got the S&P 500 up 7.5. 10-year Treasury down 7 basis points. That's the yield, 4.59. And we've got mortgage-backed securities. Those are up a little bit, which means the rate is down a little bit, up 3 basis points. That's what's going on right now. But I do want to tell you a little bit because I've got to share this with you because you're being lied to or misled. And I just throw it out there like it is. Zillow. It's an article on Zillow right now that shows it takes 13 and a half years on average to make a profit on a home purchase. 13 and a half years. Now, that's probably good clickbait for somebody. It's not accurate for anybody. So we went and looked at, and we took the area that they said in their article was the slowest growing market in the country. It was in Columbus, Ohio. And we analyzed Columbus, Ohio based on their appreciation rate. We did add a higher interest rate than what Zillow said. We added mortgage insurance. Zillow didn't. We added some property maintenance. Zillow didn't. We did compare that to having a real roof over your head, which Zillow didn't do that either. So some people like a Coleman tent. Most of us would rather have a roof over our head. So if you're not buying a house, you might need to rent a house. We use the exact rent for the area that Zillow said was the worst place in the country. And you know what the results are? About 2.5 to 3 years based on historic values is the appreciation, is the break-even rate. Now, in that area, real estate appreciates over the last 63 years at just over 2%. In Orange County, California, that's a lot. It's a whole lot different, right? We're at about 5.3% for Orange County, California. We're at about 4% in Riverside, California. So you need to know this stuff because Zillow has a big name, a big market share. People believe them. And it's bogus. So I'm just throwing that out there for you. That's the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.